Today we're going to talk about the Breeders' Cup, and I thought we would separate the analysis into 2 days. So we'll talk about day one for a bit, and then we'll talk about day two. Okay, we're going to start with the juvenile turf. And in this race, if you force me to pick one horse, I might choose Decorated Invader. I think it's interesting that Irad Ortiz had another choice in this race, but he elected to stay with Decorated Invader. And he won the Summer Stakes at Woodbine by 1 3/4 lengths. And he also broke his maiden at Saratoga. So winning at Saratoga is very hard. So, he's probably a quality horse. He's a son of Declaration of War. Do you have any thoughts on Decorated Invader?
Okay, in that race, I think Arizona is the horse to beat.
Okay, Arizona.
Arizona was second to a really good horse named Pinatubo. Okay, I know Arizona is in the outside. It is not the best post. It is really a poor post position, but he's the best horse of the field. I think he's going to win the race. If he failed, okay, the horse you named, Declaration.
Decorated Invader.
Exactly, Decorated Invader is the second choice. If Arizona fails, Decorated Invader can win.
What do you think about Arizona stretching out from 7 furlongs to a 2-turn mile at Santa Anita?
It doesn't matter. 7 furlongs in Europe, it is the same as a mile in America.
But there's no turns on the 7 furlongs, is there?
Yes, but it's not flat like America. So
Okay.
7 furlongs, yes, 7 furlongs in Europe. It is in theory more distance than America.
So Decorated Invader is your second choice. Do you have a third choice?
Yes, I think it's a kind of matchup race.
What did you just say?
Two horse race.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, we'll just move on then to the juvenile fillies, I think. Yeah, it's the juvenile fillies. That's race 7 on the card. And this is a small field. It only has 9 horses in it. Surprisingly, well, a lot of people think the surprising favorite is Donna Veloce because I don't even know if I said that right, but she only has a maiden win. She won by 9 lengths, though. On Timeform US, she has a 103 Timeform speed figure, and she's probably going to send from the rail. It's just a matter of whether she's going to take a lot of pressure or not, and whether she can handle the step up in class. But I know you don't like Donna Veloce, or however you say it. How do you pronounce her name?
Donna Veloce, okay. He won in a nice style on his debut, but that was against maidens. It was 6.5 furlongs race. Now she's for the first time to a 2-turn race against another company. I think it's too soon to face this kind of fields. If he wins, okay, she's a superstar. But I think
it's too much.
She could need a race.
British Idiom is your choice. Why do you like British Idiom?
Well, British Idiom is 2 of 2. He won on his debut at Saratoga, then won at Kineland on a 2-turn race. He has the experience. He showed some tactical speed, so she doesn't need the lead. Maybe Donna Veloce and Wicked Whisper are fillies that needs the lead. So I saw her running third place behind the speed, and then make a move like she did at Kineland in the Alcibiades.
Right. The pace projector does put British Idiom in third, right behind Donna Veloce and Wicked Whisper. So that's probably where she'll be.
Yes. Also, Wicked Whisper Okay, it's also unbeaten to starts, but it is her first time over two turns. So I give in the edge to the experience, and the experience is for British idiom.
Wicked Whisper is probably my choice, actually. I know she hasn't been two turns, but this is a half sister to Point of Honor, and Point of Honor we know is a two-turn route winner. She won the Black Eyed Susan Stakes, so maybe it'll be okay. Even though this one sire is Liam's map, but from what I understand, the distance comes from the distance comes from the dam side.
And also maybe Liam's map will be okay until a mile and 1/16th, maybe.
You think so?
But yes, maybe that could be his limit. But this time I'm giving my first choice, and I think the single of the day is British Idiom.
I think British Idiom could win too. I just don't know if she's my single. Like, if I was constructing a pick three or a pick four, she would be on there, but I don't know if I'd use her alone. I'd probably throw in Wicked Whisper, and I don't know. Maybe I'd think about Lazy Daisy too, since she won a two-turn route at Churchill Downs.
What about Bast? Do you think she's going to take some money?
Oh yeah, because she's a Bob Baffert horse. But I don't know. Her race in the Chandelier, even though she won by neck, was just really disappointing to me. I thought she struggled pretty bad. How about you?
Yes, you're right. She tried hard to beat Comical on that race, and she was, oh, really the heavy favorite, and just won by a neck. And I remember, yeah, she struggled to win that race.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so with Uncle Mo as her sire and an Archmare. So you would think that she would handle two turns okay, but I don't know. I need to see another one. Do you have any
So
other thoughts on this race, or do you want to move on?
no, no, I'm really confident on British idiom in this race.
Okay, I'll go with Wicked Whisper and British Idiom with Lazy Daisy as my long shot. Okay, let's talk about the juvenile turf fillies. This race is filled with a lot of Europeans, and I haven't looked at every European in this race, but I imagine one of them will get it done. I think the favorite here, well, I guess the favorite isn't Sweet Melania, but the best American Sweet Melania, I don't know if she's good enough to beat these Europeans. How about you?
Sin Melania looks okay. It's a good filly, but I'm not a European expert. But these fields look a bit tougher for her. She also drew a very bad post.
You don't think she can
So
clear from post 12 and maybe get a stalking position or a pressing position?
it would be better if she drew an inside or in a middle draw. I think that this filly Daje Daje, okay, she's by a sprinter sire, bated breath, but I think she she can get the mile at least.
Why do you think she can get the mile?
Okay, again, she won at 7 furlongs, and well, I think she can go at least 1 mile in America.
Yeah, I guess there
But
isn't a lot of difference between seven
but
furlongs.
but again, this is not a strong opinion. This is a very open race and very tough to handicap.
No, I think you're right. I think there isn't a lot of difference between seven furlongs and 1 mile. It would be different if she won at 6 furlongs and then stretched out to 1 mile, but 7 furlongs is a little closer. But what do you think of? Oh, it's not Aiden O'Brien. I was gonna say Aiden O'Brien hasn't been winning in America often lately, but I don't recognize his trainer. His name is Roger Varian. I've never heard of him. Have you?
No, I don't know. I don't know him very. I don't know him. No. Another filly. I don't know. Maybe an American filly, Crystal. He was really heavy. was the favorite in the Miss Grillo, but she was second, was running late. Maybe this filly has a shot against the European. Number 7, Cristal.
Maybe. Uh, why wouldn't you just choose selflessly then, if you like Cristal?
Well, she's by Palas Malis. Palas Malis is doing well.
Right.
Yes, he's doing well. This is his first crop, and well, a horse we did not name in the juvenile turf.
Yeah.
Sculptor. Yes, he's also by instructor. He's also by Palas Malis.
Fair enough. I think Cristal might have a shot now that I look at it. I admit I'm handicapping this race kind of late, but she finished second in the Miss Grillo, and typically if an American is going to win the juvenile turf fillies, the Miss Grillo is not a bad race to come out of, I don't think. And because her trainer is Jimmy or John Kimmel, bettors aren't going to bet Kimmel based on his name alone, so she's probably going to hold at 8-1 or higher.
And note that she beat Sweet Melania on her second race. Well, she won by a neck, but she beat her.
My problem with Sweet Melania is that she got a very easy trip in the Jessamine at Keeneland. She got the lead and it was pretty comfortable the entire way around. I don't think the fractions were that fast. They were 23 and 48 and 113. So I just think she got a really good trip at Keeneland, and maybe that easy trip won't come to her at Santa Anita. But I haven't studied the Europeans enough to really have a firm opinion.
Yes, this race is a puzzle. Finally, if I'm going to choose some horse, well, my top pick, Dajané. My second choice, maybe Cristal.
Right.
Yes, and a third choice could be this filly, Fair Maiden. He won by 14 lengths at Darlington Park, then by 7 lengths at Woodbine, and this just lost by a neck when she stretched out in the Natalma. I think some fillies that run in the Natalma does well in the juvenile.
I didn't like Fair Maiden's race in the Natalma that much. I thought she kind of hung in the stretch when she should have got the job done. I don't know. You don't think she has some distance issues as the daughter of Street Boss?
It was his first try at the distance, so
right.
Yes, it was a okay performance.
List your top 3 picks again, just for the conclusion.
Okay, my top pick is Daje.
Okay.
My second choice is Cristal.
All right.
And my third option, Fair Maiden.
Okay, I'm going to say that this is a skip race for me unless I use it in horizontals. So I need to go over this race more. I'm just going to say that right now, I'm not sure. Okay, let's talk about the juvenile. Dennis's Moment is the favorite. He's starting from the rail. I think I have some concerns about that because I think he has to break sharply. What do you think of Dennis's Moment?
Yes, if Dennis Moment breaks well, I think he's going to win the race. But we don't know if he's going to break fast or slow. I don't know. Like another horse besides him is Cabard. Cabard ran very well in the Iroquois. He had a rough trip and was able to came back and finish second to Dennis's Moment. With a good trip, I think Cabard has a shot. Maybe he needs some pace, I don't know. I don't think so. Because he was running very near the lead in the Iroquois before he suffers some troubles, some trip troubles. I think he's able to run near the lead this time.
I don't know. Whenever the Breeders' Cup is at Santa Anita, I feel like it favors speed, even if the track is softer this year. But if it's a fair dirt track to closers, then maybe Scabbard does have a chance.
The track this year will play different. It's more deeper than other years. I'm not sure about the speed bias.
I know, but on the flip side, you could say the soft track could make the closers too tired at the beginning. But we'll see. Right, my choice is 8 Rings. I think he's gonna gun to the lead from post 6, and I think if the track does favor speed, it'll help him. And in any case, even if it doesn't favor speed, I don't know who else is gonna challenge 8 Rings on the lead. None of these other horses have the early speed that he does. So I think he's gonna get an uncontested lead and maybe hold on.
I'm not sure because Demis's moment will be forced to take the lead. I expect a kind of pace duel between Demis's moment and 8 Rings. So I think that would be the perfect setup to Scabbard to take this
So you think
race.
the two favorites are gonna duel each other out?
Mainly because Demis's moment drew the rail, so he needs to break well. Yes, it would be very tough if he don't break well and start to take dirt. Yeah, another horse beside those three, I can see another horse winning this race.
What do you think of that Golden Gate horse? I can't pronounce his name. It starts with an A. No, de Or, number 7.
Yes. No, I don't have a clue. At least his pedigree, he's by Medaglia de Oro, so he could take the dirt out of a tapped mare. But it is a big step up in class from a maiden special weight at Golden Gate to the Breeders'
Right.
Cup Juvenile. It's a giant step up in class. If he runs well, if he hits the board, it would be excellent for the future.
Excellent for what? Oh, excellent for the trifecta, you mean?
Excellent for the future, receive for
For the future.
year. Yeah, for
Well,
next year.
for the trifecta too, because he's 15-1. Okay, I don't have an opinion on any other horse in the race, so it's only an 8-horse field. It's pretty small for a juvenile dirt.
Well, let's move to the big races on Saturday.
Okay.